you doing, folks? Aaron here. Listen, I'm really excited because I want to share just some thoughts and some heart of one of my new songs off the Jericho record called Story. And I'm actually standing in a place that has its own unique and rich historical story. I'm actually standing in the dock where the Titanic was built. I'm in Belfast, my home city in Northern Ireland, a city that in itself has its very own unique story and past. And in this song, I remember one day talking to my wife Jill, and Jill had been reading the story of Jesus when he, in Luke chapter 7, he's sitting in one of the Pharisees' house, right, Simon, and they're either reclining at the table, and we interject into this moment in the middle of this story when in comes a woman. She hears that Jesus is in this house, and she comes in, and when he is reclining at the table, the Bible says that she wept at his feet, she anointed his feet, and she dried his feet with her hair. And in that story, I've heard it many a times, and it's always talked about in the context of worship, where it's about abandoning ourselves and it's about bringing ourselves to the feet of Jesus and giving everything, just like that woman did. But the thing in conversation with Jill she said the interesting thing that jumped off the pages to her that day wasn't the fact that she poured herself at the feet of Jesus, but was actually the fact that the Pharisee, Simon, missed the fact that he was in the room with the Son of God, because he thought to himself, if this man, i.e. Jesus, was the prophet that he thought he was, then surely he would know what kind of a woman she was. And I just think it's this beautiful picture of story. So my story starts in Belfast. And if you had have asked me a whole bunch of years ago, would I be doing what I'm doing now? There is no way I could have ever wrote down that this is what I'm going to be doing. But here's the thing, in this song, it starts off and it says, for you're calling me into the waters far beyond the shore, right? Into a mystery and a gravity of walking with you, Lord. And that picture for me is just something that says when we fall in love with Christ, when we give ourselves, he always calls us into something deeper and into something greater. And just like that Pharisee, I don't want to be blinded by fear. I don't want to be blinded by religiosity. I don't want to be blinded by anything. And I want to say, yes, come and write your story, write it on my heart, and I definitely don't want to miss a single thing of what you have for me. So walk it out and live in it. Amen.